What's up, YouTube family? We're back with another crazy one, and so far as the weekend, we're looking to like carry out a very crazy flip in the entire community, right? So if you're practically new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also click on the link in this particular video description to be part of our free Telegram community. All right, so like this is more like me carrying you along on how I flip on my own accounts, right? And how I'm able to do this consistently and how you can be able to do this. So right now we currently have a particular trade on BTC, which I sent out to the private community and we're already floating in profit. We're starting off with a balance of 500 USD, right? Shade is not really clear right here, but we're practically starting off with a balance of over 500 USD. And I'm really going to post the results right here in the public community, right? So you can also click on the link in this particular video description to be part of our free Telegram community. So we currently have over 600 USD floating. We actually have a crazy pump, which pressure like is not really clean right here due to my camera quality, right? And I'm really working on this particular one. So I'm really going to show you all this on my chart, and you can literally, see how we're able to do this. And also, like we also have this trade replicating on copy trading accounts, right? And yeah, so that's pretty much for it. So we're really gonna see how we are able to do this. And so far for the week, we have already like talked about how the week went and how profitable it was, right? So we are looking to also incorporate GBP USD to my arsenal because it's kind of like a very clean, powerful scalps, right? So I'm really going to show you how I was able to do this, and I'm really going to share my screen right now, right? So this is literally us on BTC right here, and Andrew was literally taking off this particular point, and we were looking to see further expansion all the way into this area. Okay, so if we scale all the way to the daily, we are particularly playing a daily to daily, right? So we actually had a daily gap right here. And on the lower time frame, we actually did see the price did give us um, the presence of a continuation pattern, which is practically this bullish engulfing candle. And you know what happens after price presents here with a bullish engulfing candle? Engulfers practically depict the presence of either buyers or sellers in the market, right? And we are practically capitalizing off this. And with this particular 4 hour formation, right? If we scale all the way to the 1 hour, we can see that on the 1 hour, there was practically a higher high, higher low, right? And a blind spot. So a blind spot is practically a failed engulfing candle, which should practically flip to push the market to the upside. So right here, we actually did have this key level. And on the 30 minutes, we also did have a clean demand zone. This is practically a structural push clearance right here. We did see price clear out the structure, right? Hence price retraced. So if you actually make use of 50% of this particular candle range, right, we actually did see that price did retrace into the 50%. So we've literally had a buy running on this particular one, and we were able to like capitalize on a sell. So I did post right there where we were able to like take a $400 all the way to practically $7,000, right? We did take a sell off this particular point all the way to the downside, even though we anticipated more push to the downside, right? But then again, the daily has to like play off the daily to daily, right? Hence, we need to like see price buy all the way to this particular daily sell level before we continue all the way to the downside, right? So I actually did play the daily level right here, and this was a quick 4 hour play, right? And we have literally been on this particular play for a longest time. We have taken sells, all in line with price structure. We had a field buy, we had a sell, and it keeps going and it keeps going, right? So that is it, guys. We actually have to see how far this goes and how we are able to like do this, right? So I'm really gonna carry you on a lot of things I'm really gonna do today. So we want to talk about this as a vlog, right? So if you want to see it as a vlog, bro, like that is what it is. So don't forget to click on the link in this particular video description to be part of our free Telegram community. And right here, we are practically floating on 700 USD, and of course, it's a live account, right? It's practically a live account. So we are currently loading close to $861, right? And this is just the start, bro. This is just the start. So let's see how far this goes, guys. Let's see how far it goes. So I'm really just gonna close up my chat right now, and I'll give instructions to the private community on what to do. and I'm just really going to like, go focus on today's Saturday, so I have some little chores to do, right? And I need to like prepare breakfast, possibly place an order for breakfast, right? We're gonna prepare breakfast and we see what next we have. And also have a particular place to be, which is just more like it's more like a nature chill out spot, right? So I always go there during the weekends to reset, clear my mind from whatever price action we did push into that particular place, right? So that is it. We are currently floating 900 USD, close to $1,000, right? And we are currently floating officially at 1,000 USD. It's so sad that you can see my, we're currently at $1,000, right? Like this shit is so sad that you can see this. It's really so sad, bro. But I'm really gonna work on this camera quality, right? So see you guys and let's see how far this goes, bro. All right, guys. So, like, so far we were able to smash the target of over $5,000, and we are currently floating on over 5,363 USD in respect to the trade balance right here. And as I did say, it's a live account. So I did send out the trade signal to the community, which I'm really going to show you all right now. Right, I'm really going to provide a full breakdown on how I was able to take this 500 USD all the way to practically 5,000 USD plus, right? So this was a setup I did for BTC, and as I did show you previously, so we are really going to look at the chart right now and how you can be able to do the same shit too, right? So yeah, here we go. Okay, so this was where we actually had to buy all the way to the upside, and in respect to the Telegram community, right? So this was where we actually sent in the signal to the community in respect to the buy, and as you can see right here, buying BTC, SL, and literally the TP area, right? So we actually did have the TP getting smashed right here and updating the community for this particular one that we've actually smashed a TP of 5,000 USD, right? And I think this literally went all the way to $6,000, right? Before it dropped all the way back down. And we actually had a 500 all the way to $3,654, right? So back to the chart. Now, the question is literally how did we actually frame this particular bias? Now, if you literally refer back to every single video I've made so far in the community, I've shown over and over again that all you need is precision, right? And same time, we need to make sure we are literally on the right side using our bias, right? So you can literally see me right now, updating the community on this particular one right here. So this is literally what we were talking about, right? A 500 all the way to 5,000 USD plus and of this particular breakdown. So if we take a look at this particular area on the chart, if I'm going to break this down right, we practically did see the presence of the daily candle give us a bullish engulfer. And with price giving us a bullish engulfing candle, we needed to see something or the catalyst that is really going to be present to give us an open candle mitigation for a further expansion all the way to the upside. Now, this is particularly an area of bearish bias. That is to say, I'm looking to sell off this particular area. Okay, I'm looking to sell off this particular area. So every single thing I needed was practically a buy to sell. And how did we go about this? So we can literally see there was a gap present at this particular point. And if I switch all the way to the 4-hour time frame, we can see for a very short fact we had this weak area which acted as an area of support in price. So we did see price did give us a full break above this with the closure, right? And price came back down to give us a further retest on this particular level. So we can see this is a break and retest. Get me right. So if I switch to the line chart, you can see a quick retest of this particular weak area. With this being said, I switched all the way to the 1-hour time frame to look out for a clean structure, right? So we can see on this particular end, the 1 hour also did present us with a key level, right? So we take a look at this. We take a look at this, right? This is a key level. So that was not literally enough. Scaling to the 30-minute structure, I actually did see price readiness to move all the way to the upside. Now, if you actually want to check out every single trade start, the link is practically in this video description to be part of our free Telegram community. So you can be able to like see how we do this in real time. So we can see price it give a high, right? And retracement, it just pushed to the upside, drop back down, and this we had a structural change, which is a key factor that was behind us propelling or taking a buy of this particular one. Price dropped down all the way to this support, right? And we had a further expansion. Now, since we are looking to go bearish, we needed to see a buy to sell, right? And of course, this is off the daily. So the impulse was literally present, and we did see a crazy expansion all the way to the upside. So yeah, this is how we were able to do this, right? And so far, we are literally going to be like closing the chart right now. We are definitely meant to look out for shorts, but I'm really going to refine this to look out for my sell area of this particular point, right? So we are really just going to close up the chart right now, and I literally will be closing off this particular profit, and I will be closing off this particular profit. We're still floating on 5,000 USD plus, right? So I'll be closing it right now, and yeah, we'll pretty much call it a day. And this is practically Saturday, so we smash this real quick and possibly look out for the next sell opportunity on BTC, where we can actually take this to practically $20,000, as that is um the target for this particular account. So that is it, guys. We'll see you guys on the next slide. And as I did say, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click on the link in this particular video description to be part of my free Telegram community. It's all for free, where you can literally access every single thing I do for free, right? See you guys on the next slide.